let's switch over to Mat and Tuon.
Yeah, because that's a pretty.
Is that one?
That has the most potential for like
a
story
story.
legs, like legs on a story. If that
Yeah.
makes sense.
So
know,
like definitely. So they definitely have to return to Seanchan to A, stop the Civil War, B, you have to quit that leashing shit out. You just gotta stop, you have to, the Damani and Saldamon, like, all of that needs to end, because it is just pure evil. You need to end the slavery that is rampant in Seanchan. Like, everything that Ishamael did needs to be undone. And
over the course of 3,000 years, like, I don't know if everybody gets that.
2,000.
You know, when 2,000 years, excuse me. But when he's there touching the events and manipulating things and just going insane, all the bad things, all the distrust, all the wars and stuff, he's got a hand in a lot of that stuff.
Yeah,
because
so
he's powerful, insidious. He's yeah, he's got time on his side.
Yeah, and he thought he was the Dark One, so he has even a big excuse. Even though, at some times, when Rand calls him, you know, like, the father of lies and shit like that, he's like, ooh, you, he doesn't say, like, you elevate me, but she's like, you give me too much credit and you belittle yourself. So, like, part of him knows that he's not actually Seanchan, but he just doesn't quite know. It's a weird little, like, facsimile of two thoughts.
Well, it's madness, so...
Well, yeah, it's his
It
madness,
doesn't necessarily have to make a lot of logical sense, does it?
No, that's why I just like it, yeah. But, like, so, yeah, like, undoing all of that would take longer than Mat's lifetime. Because, I mean, like...
Yeah, because for better or worse, he and Perrin, as far as we know, are going to live completely normal length lives. They don't have any magic powers to extend their lives. Mat will live till he's like 80, and so will Perrin, and that's it.
Yeah.
And so will Fael.
Yeah, so will Fael, and so will... Well, now here's an interesting question, though. If Tuon doesn't start channeling and harnessing her abilities, does she have a longer lifespan or not? I'm gonna guess not, because
I would assume it's not the soul, it's the connection.
Yeah, because if all the Soldam had that same ability, they'd all be living 600 years, and that's very clearly, that's never specifically stated, so I'm gonna guess.
And I think they would, because they state often that some Damane are very old.
Yeah.
Like Olivia has been a Damane for 400 years or something crazy like that before the events of Falma.
Yeah, exactly. So she'll probably live a normal lifespan, or she'll get a better one if she starts.
And you know, I think it would make sense for the healing of Seanchan if she did embrace channeling. Like the Empress
It's
channels.
the only way I could see it starting to happen, yeah.
Right, exactly. And then she may be very, very hard-pressed to do it, but... Oh my god, I'm getting just totally screwed by the box right now, and I'm not having a good time.
Yeah, you're like Rand under Galena's protection.
Rand under Galena's protection.
When he's in the box.
Oh, I was thinking later on Galena and Fael crap, and I was like, wait, are you sure you're talking about Rand? Because that's that part in Winter's Heart I'm at where it happens, god damn it, you know, or I'm past it, but you know, it happens in the beginning of that book.
Yeah.
And I just know we're in for just so many pages, so many books of just chasing Fael.
Yeah,
I'm not a good leader. Anyway, now
that's already happened.
We're looking forward, not
backward.
So
yeah, like that. So that would definitely be
Mat and Tuon. Yeah, yeah, I agree. She has to be the one that converts to accepting being a channeler.
Yeah, and you know that, like, putting down the rebellion and reestablishing order in Seanchan is going to require Mat's fucking tactical brilliance, because, as we've explained, you know, it's been all fucked and corrupted by Ishamael and shit like that, and they're all fruitcakes there, so the rebellion's got to be pacified by force.
And, you know, it would make a lot of sense if you use the Sildan strategically. Start training them on the mainland before you go over, as a staging ground. You know, you have the Dragon's Peace, and you can probably get some allies from the mainland to help you out. Aes Sedai, Aiel, and of course, just possibly even soldiers who may have a vested interest. You can make some kind of a compact with Elaine, or prepare. I don't know.
I think
you can try to force some alliances.
Yeah, I mean, like soldiering, especially after the last battle. I mean, there's going to be plenty of people who have no place in a world of peace that still need to do something and don't want to be farmers. So, you know, and she's rich enough. You'll throw some coin on, you'll get plenty of volunteers.
And yeah, if you can train the Soldam, and if you can convince some of them to go over, accept it, and say this is a world worth fighting for, and a new world where you are going to be honored, powerful people still, and the Damane, you will be freed. Please don't murder us all.
Yeah.
And we're going to conquer Seanchan together, and now you have twice as many channelers, possibly. Or maybe more than twice as many, because they've mentioned before that there are never as many Damane as Soldom, so more people can learn how to channel than are born with a spark.
I kind of wonder if, like, this might be a little too black and white, scorched earth, but I kind of wonder if the only way that Seanchan can be reclaimed is like a straight up slave revolt where the majority of the people in power and the like a decent amount of just people have to be culled from the population because they are just too bigoted to accept any type of change. They didn't live through the last battle. They don't know the Trollocs are real. They think it's all fucking fairy tales and shit like that.
Yeah, that's right. They wouldn't believe any of this shit. Oh my god, yeah. So you have to convince an entire isolated brainwashed population that, in fact, the last battle happened, we won, and we were wrong about a lot of things. And turns out we've allowed all these infallible empresses to be manipulated by, true valued Balsamon for thousands of years.
Yeah, I think that would be a oof. Yeah, I just don't. Yeah, I don't see any real good way of getting that. Ooh, all right, reload. Of getting Seanchan back into some semblance of an order without a shitload of bloodshed.
Yeah, so definitely Mat needs to do Mat things. And obviously I don't think they're going to be Tavern anymore, right? I would imagine that they're all freed from that tangle. So they don't have plot armor as much as they used to. They're no longer... I mean, the pattern spun them out for this purpose. Is Mat's purpose yet fulfilled? Is it one of those situations where he's still vaguely Tavern?
I'm going to say he's still Tavern. Indeed. If you like this short synopsis of what might happen in the future of Randland, give us a comment, give us a subscribe, give us a like, tell us what you think, tell us where we're wrong, where you might think some of our characters will go.
And next time we'll get to the other characters.
Yes.
Because there are many, and we've spoken a few.
Indeed. So until next time, guys, stay safe, stay sound, and we will catch you on the flip side.